Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So welcome to Financial Fridays, where we talk about everything in reference to our budget, financial freedom, and setting up goals for ourselves so that we'll be ready for retirement. So with that being said, today we're going to be stuffing $875, and I am also going to be talking to you all about I forgot just that fast. How you can actually start cash saving. So because I get a lot of questions on how you even start, because people don't realize you can start with your next paycheck. It's not hard. So I'm going to tell you how you can actually start cash stuffing. So in order to start my financial freedom with my cash savings, one of the things that I did was I was trying to work my way out of debt, and it was tough. I'm trying to move you guys so you can see me directly. Okay, so it was tough trying to get out of debt because we had a lot. Okay, we had well over $40,000 just in credit cards alone, and so there was so much going on, and we just didn't know what to do. And for paychecks, there were paychecks where we were paying $1,000 just in I'm not gonna start with this one. I'm going to start with my weekly cash. I'm going to start with my weekly cash savings to get me started here. So but we were paying over $40,000 in credit cards, but we were paying $1,000 a month just to you know, just trying to pay off credit cards, and that was ridiculous. And that was minimum payments. You guys, I'm getting my money out here. That was just minimum payments. So anyway, trying to, okay, so we got, and I'm gonna put the ones right here. Okay, so for grocery, we are going to start with $75. And what I do, oops, sorry y'all, I'm put $75 in here, and then I will turn around and put $75 aside for next week. So I'm gonna put that money right there for eating out, and I've already completed my cards as well for eating out. We're also going to do another $75 and 75 there. And I'm just going to tell you guys, so I'm going to put 75 in gas, and then I'm going to put 10 in miscellaneous, and then I'll put this in the back here. Oops, where is it? In my weekly savings. So I'll have it ready for the following week. Okay, so anyway, so what was happening was when I decided, because my husband wasn't quite on board yet, so when I decided to actually start putting money away, I looked at my bank statement to see exactly what we were spending monthly in food, eating out, gas, things like that, because every 2 weeks you got to spend this money anyway, and it's going to come out the bank account. So I noticed a trend of what we were spending. So what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to put a certain amount of money up for the week, and what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to put a certain amount of money up for each week. I'm going to say, and I'm giving you an example. So for, after I paid all the bills, let's say we had $500 left over in the bank, I would take $300 of that, and I started putting a set amount in envelopes to make sure that we had a certain amount of money for gas, grocery, eating out, you know, different things like that. And once it was gone, it was gone. So then I was taking like $100 and putting that aside because I started trying to do these little small savings challenges. I was also trying to do like the dollar and the $5. So you should have seen me. I was like, you want that $5 bill? You gonna use that dollar? And my husband was like, here, Tamika, here, Tamika. And so I would just stuff it and put it away. And then what we didn't use for anything for grocery, eating out and things like that, when I first started, I was just throwing it aside into a little lunch bag that I had. And eventually I was able to save around $3,000 in that lunch bag. And if I can get my husband to give me the picture, I'll post the picture right here for you guys so you can see it. So the next thing that I started doing was I'm gonna do my sinking funds. So those are my weekly savings challenges. Now I'm gonna do my sinking funds. And I have a note. Do I have a note? No, I gotta get my book. So if you don't know, I have a budget binder, and in my budget binder, I usually, so we got December still in here, we got January, I got February and March, but this is my January setup. And in my January setup, I have to put all my bills laid out, etc., what I'm gonna pay. I also have a, this one hasn't been filled out yet. So this is my next paycheck, and it shows you what I'm doing, blah, 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 blah. And then this is my cash envelope breakdown. So I'm going to be using this to help myself out. Just going to put it aside there. Okay. So anyway, so we just started really low key, and I didn't have any fancy envelopes. I didn't have no Cricut. I didn't have anything to help me. I just took some envelopes I took from work, the little cash envelopes, and I just wrote on them grocery. I wrote gas, and I think we just started with those 3 categories: grocery, gas, and maybe entertainment. I don't know if it was eating out, but it might have just been entertainment. We just started with those 3. That way I wasn't taking away from the family things for us to do consistently. So I was putting money in there. Now I will say, once my husband got on board, we did not eat out a lot at all at first, because we had to get to a point where we were becoming credit card debt free and responsible. So I just started taking money. I literally I want to show y'all that in my book. So one of the things you have to do is you're going to write out your income. Then you're going to write out all the bills that you're going to pay during that 2-week span. So for me, today is, when you guys see this, I'm recording this on the 4th, but today is the 5th. So I get paid on the 5th. My husband and I both get paid on the 5th. From the 5th to the 18th, because we get paid again on the 19th, all these bills got to be paid. So whatever you have left over once you pay all these bills, then if you're going to do cash envelopes, then you write it here. Or you take a piece of paper and you're going to say, okay, so I owe $1,800 in bills, and now I'm going to, but I got $2,500. So now you got $700 left. Now you can decide, okay, now I'm going to take from that $700, I'm going to budget this amount for us to eat out, and do realistic numbers. That's how we end up failing, because we don't give ourselves realistic numbers. We say, oh, I'm going to do $100. You know good and well you can't go to no grocery store for no $100. So make sure you give yourself some realistic numbers when it comes down to groceries, gas, and eating out. You know, you want to be realistic with your numbers. So that's what you do. And then sinking funds are always numbers, or always things that you know are going to come up. You don't have to have $1 million sinking funds like I got right here. I had to grow into this. So these sinking funds are my husband, myself, my son. I'm doing for school, because school is consistent for him. I have my daughter's schooling. I have my dog. Date night for my husband and I. That's something that I definitely, this is a new one. I did not have a date night one for me and my husband, but this is new because I told him we need to start going on more dates. So I'm planning for it. Well, I'm budgeting for it. He does the planning. Then family fun. You know, my husband and my son like to go to the movies, but I know the summertime is coming up. My son is going to want to do all these little things. So I'm planning for that as well. Giving is more so, you know, somebody needs something. You want to give them a little something. There you go. And then anything unexpected that we have come up. So I'm just giving you a peek into my sinking funds. And with that being said, you don't have to stuff these all the time. So for me, I started off with a sinking fund. I started off with just us three. And I think I started off with stuff like Christmas, because I knew I needed to save for Christmas. So I had stuff like that, and then I started adding as I realized, okay, these are things I need: car maintenance, car registration. Now I pay my car insurance every 6 months, so car insurance is a sinking fund for me. So just little things like that that you can start saving for, and it doesn't matter if you put $5, $2, $1, start somewhere. But if you know Christmas time is coming up right around the corner again, you got 11 months to shoot, you got 10 months actually to save for. $20 a paycheck if you can afford it. If you can't, put $5. If you can't do that, don't worry about it. What I did when I started off doing that was I took whatever money I had left over in my weekly savings check, my weekly money, and then I started putting that into my sinking funds. That's how I started. So anyway, so for my husband this week, he is going to get $20 because he does have, what does Malcolm have? Oh, he needs to get some suits eventually, so I'm going to put $20 in there. But yeah, so that's what I want to kind of talk to you guys about. And did I write that in there? I did not. So I'm going to have to go back and write all of these in here. I'm not putting anything in mine. Xavier is also going to get $20. For me, I work from home. There's not much I need. Xavier's school is going to get $10. And this is what I mean. Do a little bit at a time. Now, last year, I did not do this like I was supposed to. And I ended up putting myself in a bind because we put stuff on credit cards. And it was hard to get them all paid off. So now we're back into some credit card debt, trying to pay credit cards off again. But it won't take us long. But I'm back to doing this so that we don't have these issues. So for my dog Hawks, he's getting $20. And the reason why I do this is because, especially Hawks, I get Hawks a bath once a month. Now it's winter time. He don't go outside as much because he's just a little bougie like that. But date night is getting $10 and family fun is also getting $10. But he will be getting a bath between now and next month because I just like to keep him groomed. I'm not putting anything in giving, and that's actually all for this, but I have to put this aside because I have to go back and do my little cards and fill them out. All right, so last but not least, I am going to be doing my savings challenges. Now, this is my first time using this book. I have never used this book before. And when it comes down to savings challenges, I did budget $70 for savings challenges, but I also used leftover cash from my envelopes that I had. And so we're going to stuff all that into my savings challenges as well today. So I got a little cheat sheet. I'm going to put it right here. And then I got another one I'm going to put right here. So I know exactly what's going to go in my savings challenges. So again, when it comes down to doing anything that you know you want to do as far as saving money, try to start with something. Start with your bank statement. You know, if you know you, and start splitting your rent or your mortgage. Split that in half. Don't try to pay it all at one time. Start splitting it in half so that you can have extra money left over. So if your rent is $1,800, put $900 aside every paycheck. If you got heavy months, if you got heavy pay periods in the beginning of the month, don't put all that stress on yourself. Call the utility company, call the phone company, say, hey, I got this due here, but can you move my due date to this? And they'll do that for you. They will move your due date. That way you don't have to have these heavy pay periods with all these bills due. Just my opinion. Okay, so for transportation, we are going to be putting in, and this is, I am stuffing my 1 month ahead emergency fund. I already have, y'all, I forgot my little pen, but I will do it later. Where are we? Okay, so for emergency fund, I already have my $1,000 and I put that aside. I've already, my last video for cash stuffing, I stuffed over $3,000 and $1,000 of that was for my starter emergency fund. So my starter emergency fund is what I use for my house emergency, okay? We have funds in the bank, so this is just, my husband called me, I got a flat tire and I don't have enough money in car maintenance. Boom, we got it here for the emergency fund. So, but I also want to start putting money aside for my 1 month ahead. Now, mind you, I took a certain amount of money, and if you look here, I have a certain amount of money in the bank where I am already at, I'm working on my 6 months emergency savings. So we are already there, but I would like to have 1 month ahead in my Navy Federal account. So what that means is I'm saving all of this in my 1 month ahead. So that means my transportation, my mortgage, food, utilities, all insurance, all of this is going to be in my Navy Federal savings account that I have. That's our bill account, but I'm going to be putting all this in there. So I am going to be saving this, and it may take me a little bit more than a year, but I'm going to be saving this so that we can put all of this and have 1 month ahead in there. So with that being said, my transportation is going to get $10. And you guys, this 12 months, no, that's the wrong one. Emergency savings. Okay, so transportation is gonna get $10. I'm gonna put $10 in food, and I'm gonna put $10 in insurance. So this is gonna get a total of $30. So I'm just gonna do 3 10s, okay? And I'm gonna stick it here because it's all going in the same slot, okay? And again, I'll go back and color all that later because this video is already at, this video is already close to 17 minutes and it's getting too long. Okay, so next we're going to go ahead on and stuff our 12 months savings challenges, and I'm going to be putting, if y'all hear Hawks, that's him coming up here. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. That's wrong. Sir. Yeah. Back up. Back up. Take this and back up. Okay, so I am putting change it up. So for my change it up, why do I have, okay. So for my change it up, I'm going to do $13.50. If y'all can see this, let me see if I can. Y'all probably can't see it that well, but we're gonna do $13.50, and we're also going to do $5.50. Okay, so change it up is going to get a total of $19. So that's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, I'm gonna hold this right here because I got another one. Then I have my 52-week challenge, and my 52-week challenge, I'm going to actually do the first 6 weeks. Y'all, my coloring is horrible. Don't come for me, don't clown me. It is what it is. So I'm putting $21 in my 52-week challenge. Okay, so there. All right. Then we have let's see here. I don't think I'm doing anything here. I am not. I just realized that I don't have to save money here. I just have to mark off when I didn't spend, y'all. Wow, y'all don't even know. I was like, oh, okay. Why? Okay. So these are going in my 12-month challenge. I'm gonna stick this money out like this because I need to know, or did I already? No, I did not. And y'all, he is popping his bone. He always come up here and do that to me. All right, so I'm gonna stick this money out like this so that you guys can see, so it'll remind me what I need to add here when I go back and add my money in. Okay, so next we're doing my daily savings challenges. And on my daily savings challenge, I am going to be doing, save the day, I'm going to be doing $20. So I'm going to do a $7 star, a $3 star, and a $10 star. That is $20. And we're going to do 20 bucks here. Then I have It's a Plan, but I don't know where It's a Plan is. You know what? I do know that I'm supposed to be finishing up this daily coin one, and that's also going to be $22. So the daily coin is getting finished. So one challenge actually finished. So this challenge is complete for the year. So now I can start on my next one, which is going to be another $100 in 31 days. That's why I like these little books, because you can do smaller challenges and you can get a win quick. And I just feel better. I really feel better doing it that way. It's a Plan. Okay, so it's $10 for It's a Plan. Y'all, I'm so sorry because he don't have no manners. None. Okay. So I'm doing these two and I'm putting my $10. Boom. This is all part of my daily savings challenges. I don't know why this is right here. No, it's not daily savings. That's oh so many. Okay, I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, so this one is done. All right, so for my oh so many challenges, boom, we got $10. And then I do have right here a daily coin, $22. You guys can't see my little sticky note, but I do have $22 for my daily coin right there. Okay, so I also am going to be sticking $100 total in here, and this is my savings butterfly. I'm sticking $100 in here, and that's gonna be 25, 25, and 10, 25. Ooh, child, we just gonna do the $50 one. Let's just make it easy because anybody got time for all of that. Okay. All right, so that's done. I want to make sure I don't think I owe any more money on that. Okay, so boom, that one's done. So that's all I have for you all today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you all enjoyed this. I hope that you all got something out of it. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, bye.